For centuries, our planet has been home to creatures moving in incredible synchrony. As seasons change, millions of animals rely on instinct, embarking on epic thousand-kilometer journeys to survive and reproduce. Birds glide across the sky, fish follow ocean currents, mammals traverse vast terrains. This is one of nature's most fascinating and delicate rituals: migration. However, this delicate balance is now under a greater threat than ever before: climate change. As our planet warms, weather patterns shift and ecosystems transform. The migration routes and timings that animals have followed for thousands of years are also being dangerously disrupted. So how does climate change affect these ancient journeys? First, a mismatch in timing. The warming world shifts the timing of the seasons. Spring can arrive earlier, autumn can be delayed. When migrating animals set out, guided by instinct or cues like day length, they may arrive at their destinations to find that the food sources they need, for example, the blooming of specific plants or the emergence of insects, are not available. This can be a fatal timing error, especially for species that need to feed their young. Second, route changes and habitat loss. Rising temperatures, droughts, floods, or changing ocean currents are forcing animals to abandon the familiar and safe routes they are used to. New routes can mean unknown dangers, food shortages, or more predators. Furthermore, critical resting and feeding grounds along migration routes, wetlands, forests, coral reefs, are disappearing or declining in quality due to climate change. Animals are unable to gather the energy they need to complete their journeys. We see this in many species. The melting of Arctic sea ice affects polar bears and some seabirds. Warming oceans cause fish populations to shift towards cooler waters, changing the feeding habits of whales and seabirds. Increasing droughts in tropical regions lead large mammal herds to travel longer and more dangerous distances to find water and pastures. Even the migration patterns of delicate butterflies are disrupted as their host plants are affected by climate change. Understanding and predicting these complex changes is vital for protecting wildlife. Scientists are monitoring changes in migration routes and timings using advanced technologies like satellite tracking, field observations, and even artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can help predict potential future risks and develop conservation strategies by analyzing vast amounts of climate and migration data. Animal migrations are a sensitive indicator of our planet's health. The disruption of these journeys brings serious consequences, not only for the migrating species themselves, but also for countless other organisms interconnected through vital ecosystem services like pollination, seed dispersal, and food web balance. Climate change is disrupting this magnificent symphony of nature, profoundly shaking journeys thousands of years old. The challenges these animals face are, in fact, a reflection of the larger crisis we all face. We must hear their silent cry, understand the scale of the change, and take action to protect our planet, because their fate, in a sense, is also our fate.